Do not become conscious. Do not have this fear that, oh my god, I'm making 40% of mistakes, only 60% accuracy. Do not think like that. Have the mindset that it's okay. Hi everybody, how are you all? I hope that you're doing great. Welcome back for another session of English with me. Today I'm going to continue the Secrets to Speaking English Fluently series. So we have already done 3 secrets till now, and today is the time for secret number 4. Are you ready to learn the secret number 4 of learning how to speak fluent English? Well, I'm Shivangi Gupta, your English language tutor certified by University of Cambridge, the UK, and you're watching Speak English with Shivangi. Before beginning, I would like to request you to please subscribe the channel if you haven't, because you get one English lesson each day, every day at 8 a.m. Also like the video and please share it with your friends. Now, moving on with the lesson. What is the secret number 4? Well, the secret number 4 today is going to be how to defeat your fears of making mistake while speaking in English. Defeat your fears of making mistakes while speaking in English, because this fear is something that creates a huge barrier to your fluency. Now, making mistakes are a part of learning journey and we need to defeat them. How to do that? How to overcome this fear and how to accept your mistakes, we're all going to discuss. So stay here with me. Okay, let's begin. Like, what happens? Why it's like that you're making mistakes? Because making mistake is absolutely normal. There is no English speaker in this world who has not made any mistakes. Even native English speakers, they sometimes make mistake while speaking English. Do you know that? So there's spoken English and written English, it differs. I've always told you that spoken English and written English, it differs. So the thing is that mistakes are a part of life, and every person, an absolute fluent person, must have also faced this particular problem at some point in their life, that they're making mistakes while speaking in English. Now the thing is that you have to accept it. The first step that you have to do in order to defeat your fear of making this mistake is accept your mistakes. Accept them. You're making mistakes, that's okay. Accept them. Treat them as your friend at first go, because it's a part of the process of learning. You will not be able to improve if you won't accept your mistakes. If you keep on avoiding them, or if you don't speak because of the fear of making mistakes, then you're never going to get fluent because you're not speaking enough. Often I have seen, and I think you can also relate to this, that people, they don't speak. They avoid speaking. Why? Because they think that making mistakes, it's reflecting bad on their reputation. But that's not the thing. The thing is that, are you understood by the other person? How well are you communicating? Okay, let me tell you the ratio of mistakes that are acceptable. See, if you are 90% accurate and 10% you're making mistakes, that's completely fine. You are there in this particular category of fluency. Why? Because if you're making those 10% mistakes, they're almost negligible. That is, nobody is going to notice those mistakes. Those 10% mistakes doesn't even matter because your meaning of whatever you're saying is not changing. They're very minute, that go unnoticed by the listener. So if you're making a mistake and you know that, and it's just 10%, now please pay attention, the ratio is just 10%, that's completely okay. Speak confidently and let go of this fear of making mistakes. Because if you're speaking confidently and these small mistakes that can be just neglected, then the thing is that your confidence matters, the way you're explaining things, the way you speak, that matters a lot. Now, the mindset, you have to adopt and change your mindset. That's our step number 2. That change your mindset. Okay, what happens is when a person is making mistake, they're speaking, okay, they're talking about something, they're speaking in English,